Israel, a country that has been a symbol of strength, innovation, and resilience, is facing a growing trend of people leaving its borders. From young professionals to entire families, many are choosing to start anew elsewhere. But why? What's behind this wave of emigration from the Holy Land? Let's dive into the reasons and explore what's truly happening in Israel today. Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an important topic. Today, we're discussing something that's been making headlines. Why is everyone leaving Israel? Part 1. The political climate. The political landscape in Israel has become increasingly polarized, especially in the past few years. With internal divisions deepening over government policies, many Israelis are feeling a sense of disillusionment. The proposed judicial reforms, which some viewed as an attack on the country's democracy, ignited large-scale protests that saw hundreds of thousands of people take to the streets. For many, this wasn't just about a disagreement with the government, it was about the direction in which the country was heading. The protest movement was not just about one specific issue, but was a broader reflection of frustration with the political elite and a perceived lack of accountability. It also highlighted the growing divide between the secular and religious populations in Israel, with the latter group exerting increasing influence in government decisions. As tensions rise, some are questioning whether their values align with the direction of Israeli politics, prompting them to leave for more politically stable or aligned environments. Part 2. Economic factors. Israel has an impressive, innovation-driven economy, but the financial pressures on everyday citizens are undeniable. The rapid rise in housing costs in Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, and other major cities has made it incredibly difficult for young Israelis to buy homes, even with professional salaries. The cost of renting has also become astronomical, especially for younger generations who are facing mounting student loans or starting families. In addition to housing, everyday costs from groceries to health insurance have surged. Despite the country's booming high-tech sector, many are finding that their wages aren't stretching far enough to provide the quality of life they expect. Additionally, the tax burden in Israel is high, with citizens contributing to a robust social welfare system but receiving limited financial relief in return. Many Israelis are looking for lower-cost living options abroad, where they can enjoy a better work-life balance and, in some cases, even a higher standard of living with more disposable income. Part 3. Security and military service. The national security situation in Israel has always been a defining feature of the country's existence, but the emotional and psychological toll on its citizens is increasingly becoming a concern. Every young Israeli is required to serve in the military, and while this is often seen as a civic duty, it places enormous stress on young people. The constant threat of regional conflict, ongoing terrorism threats, and Israel's tense relations with neighboring countries can create a high-stress environment. Additionally, the emotional and physical toll of mandatory military service, particularly during times of conflict, is difficult to overstate. The fear and pressure of being called to serve in dangerous areas affect the mental health of many young Israelis. Some feel trapped in a cycle of duty and unrest, leading to a desire to escape to places where they can lead more peaceful, less anxiety-driven lives. For those who have completed their service, the idea of staying in a country constantly on alert for war or internal unrest can feel unsustainable. Part 4. Lifestyle and personal freedom. For many, Israel's intense pace of life can be exhausting. The competitive atmosphere in cities like Tel Aviv, coupled with the high cost of living, can make it challenging to maintain a work-life balance. While Israel offers many opportunities in terms of career growth, especially in technology, the pressure to succeed can be overwhelming. People are constantly juggling multiple roles, working hard to build their careers, managing family life, and dealing with the demands of daily survival in a society that doesn't always accommodate for personal time. As the pressures mount, many young Israelis are seeking a more relaxed, fulfilling lifestyle outside the country. Countries like Canada, Australia, and Germany have become attractive options due to their lower cost of living, slower pace of life, and focus on mental well-being. In these places, Israelis feel they can build a life where work doesn't overshadow everything else. and where personal freedom is more easily achieved. Part 5. Global Opportunities and Movement. In recent years, the world has become more interconnected than ever. The rise of remote work, freelancing, and digital entrepreneurship has given people in Israel the freedom to work from virtually anywhere. With Israel's highly educated workforce and booming tech sector, many young professionals are able to take their skills to countries that offer a higher quality of life and more attractive economic conditions. Whether it's the tech hubs of Berlin, the startup culture in Silicon Valley, or the relaxed lifestyle in parts of Europe, Israelis are increasingly taking advantage of these opportunities. Additionally, many find that these countries offer better social services, health benefits, and a more stable political environment. While Israel is still an attractive place for entrepreneurship, the competition in global markets means Israelis now have more choices, and many are opting for the stability and opportunities abroad. Remote work has blurred borders, and more Israelis are embracing the freedom to live where they choose, no longer feeling tethered to a particular location. Part 6. The Rise of the Diaspora. Israel was founded as a homeland for Jews from around the world, but in recent years, more Israelis are finding themselves drawn back to the broader Jewish diaspora. Communities across Europe, North America, and even in parts of Asia are seeing an influx of Israeli citizens. Many Israelis are rediscovering their connection to these communities, as they share cultural ties and similar values. Moving abroad often provides a better quality of life, with lower taxes, better healthcare, and fewer societal pressures. Additionally, the political instability and security concerns in Israel can be a motivating factor for families seeking peace of mind. For those with dual citizenship or strong ties to other countries, the decision to move becomes easier. The idea of living in places where they can still maintain their Israeli identity, but also enjoy the benefits of a more stable and less stressful lifestyle, is increasingly appealing. Israel's role in the global Jewish community is undiminished, but its people are finding that their personal paths may take them to other corners of the world. While it's clear that a number of Israelis are leaving their homeland, it's important to remember that this is not necessarily a permanent trend. Israel remains a country with deep cultural, religious, and historical significance, and it continues to attract people from around the world. For many, it represents a beacon of resilience and hope, a place to live out their dreams and be part of a growing, dynamic nation. However, like any nation, Israel faces challenges that prompt its citizens to question their future. As we've discussed, political instability, economic hardship, security concerns, and the search for a better quality of life have all played roles in driving people to leave. But for those who remain, the spirit of perseverance and innovation that has defined Israel for decades continues to shape its future. These factors are pushing for reform, modernization, and a re-evaluation of what it means to live in Israel in the 21st century. The people leaving Israel aren't turning their backs on the country, they're simply exploring other opportunities for growth, safety, and fulfillment. In many ways, this reflects the globalized world we live in, where people can thrive in multiple locations and contribute to the broader international community. Israel's future will ultimately depend on how it addresses these challenges. But one thing is certain: the people who leave are not leaving behind their love for Israel. They are simply looking for a life that fits their personal goals and aspirations. Whether inside or outside its borders, Israel will always be home to many. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this video helped shed some light on this important topic. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinions on why you think people are leaving Israel, or if you think the trend will reverse in the future. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious.